This is one of the most commonly known toughbooks on the market. Well, fully rugged laptops. Toughbook is the Panasonic name for their fully rugged laptops. This is the cf-30. That is the fully rugged version. They have a cf-51 and a 52 that is the semi-rugged. The biggest thing with this laptop is that, turn it here, everything is behind doors that have, the camera doesn't want to focus, rubber seals on it. So you can use this, it's got an IP63 rating, if I'm correct on that. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it is, but it's got mine does anyways. This was a $2,000 laptop. But mine has the rubberized keyboard on it that's backlit. And it does not have the touch-capable screen that they came with. I am running, this one has a 320 gigabyte Western Digital Blue drive in it, and it has 4 gigs of DDR2 laptop memory, and I have this thing spec'd out for video importing and editing on the go. I do not render on this, I render on my workstation. But if I had to in an emergency, I could. But this has the SD card slot, which is required for, of course, SD cards. The 1394 port, and it has the RJ11 and the RJ45 internet port for backwards compatibility if you, for some reason, wanted to run it on dial-up. But, it's got a USB port right here, and it has the power port right here, which this is the only issue with these, is the doors on the back here aren't on actual hinges. They are on pieces of plastic, which eventually, plastic being flexed over and over and over, break. But trying not to scratch the hood of this tractor too much. Just kidding, it's all coved in. But it has, you open, stay there. You open up the second side door, and it has your, I'll turn my camera here, your dummy express card and your dummy PC card, and this is where your optional disk reader, or you can have a second hard drive in it, or a expansion battery. Up top here is the battery. Everything on this that is mission critical is a pain to open, because especially with me, I have this issue with fidgeting with stuff when using a computer. So I'll like be messing with the side doors on it and stuff, and I'm messing with it. But this battery side door right here, you've got to slide it up and down, and for the battery side door to open. Once you close it, you'll hear a click, which that means that returned to its natural position, but not locked. Then you gotta slide it over like I just did. This is the hard drive side, which this has a hard drive heater on it that kicks in at when the laptop gets down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, or I think that'd be like 1 degree centigrade, if I'm correct. But to get the hard drive out, you gotta have the screen open, and then slide up on that, and you slide that open, and here's your hard drive caddy. And this will give you, this is actually, you can buy these hard drives secondhand, but this is actually not the hard drive caddy for this toughbook. As you can see, it says cf-30 CT, which we can close this now that I showed you that. Slide that down to the lock position. And we come back here and look at my parts code, and it says cf-30 K3PE. So that wasn't the, I actually had an issue with the hard drive heater in this. I'd get fault codes for the hard drive heater. That was the only thing that I've had fail on this laptop, is the hard drive heater. And I just ordered a new hard drive caddy offline for it. And as you can notice, there is no Windows key on the bottom of it. I run my own Windows. I didn't have Windows installed on this when I bought it. It was just a base. It was just a computer that didn't have Windows on it, which I was completely fine with because I run Windows 7 Pro 64-bit on it because it has 4 gigs of RAM in it, so that I can actually utilize those 4 gigs of RAM. But if you're looking for a laptop that is fully rugged, you're not concerned about taking out in the field, this is the laptop you want to get. Fully rubberized keyboard, waterproof, backlit, 1000 nit screen that, I'm just logging in here to it, that is easy to read outside, even though we're sitting in one of my equipment sheds. You can turn the DPI up on it, and it gets extremely bright. I'm not sure if I get my Wi-Fi out here, but we can check to see if I get Wi-Fi out here. Connect to a network. Our neighbor is over there moving storage, great big storage containers around with this John Deere tractor. I think it's a 70. I think it's what John Deere calls those older ones. The cool thing about this is they've got great Wi-Fi reception. And see, I'm sitting out at where we park our equipment at, and my Wi-Fi hotspot is in that house on the very other side of it. And it is not a good Wi-Fi. A good Wi-Fi hotspot broadcaster. I was going to put in a repeater on the back of the house right there to blast out into the back part of the property, but I can go and do an internet speed test. I'm typing one-handed because my camera's in my right hand, which is my... I do not use the Google speed test. I use Oakley, because I prefer Oakley over, especially like when you're on, say your service provider is Comcast. Well, if you go to the Comcast site and use a Comcast internet speed test, I feel like those can be biased because you're using a internet speed test that is that is just theirs, so that they can make their internet look better than it actually is what I'm getting at. So I normally get 12 megabytes upload, and download is normally 105. So that's not bad for being on the other side of the property from the access point. But yeah, if you want a fully rugged laptop that you can take out in the field, put in your truck, not be concerned about the hard drive getting bumped too hard and losing all your data on it, which the hard drive that's inside of the caddy that I covered earlier in this video, it is encased by foam that is fully shock absorbent, and this can survive a fall from 5 feet to a solid concrete surface. So if you're out in the field and you drop this thing like off the hood of your truck or something onto dirt, it'll be just fine. So if you like this video, go down below, like it. Any comments about this laptop, I'll answer questions about it in the comments below. I'll try to get back to every single one of the comments if you guys leave comments. And until next time, and I will make more Toughbook videos, but until next time,